The United Kingdom presents a legal framework for stablecoins.
Indonesia introduces minor cryptocurrency taxes, while Singapore tightens regulations.
1 in 4 millennials bet on cryptocurrencies for their retirement.
The price of Bitcoin remains in its lateralization phase, in which it has been trapped for a week, and it places itself in the $45,000 zone.
These are just some of our headlines in today's newscast, April 6th.
Welcome.
The United Kingdom takes yet another step in regulation, presenting a detailed plan with the aim of providing a legal framework for the use of stablecoins as payments. For this, the government plans on amending the Bank Law of 2009 and the Financial Services Law of 2013. This way, certain stablecoin payments will be included in its regulatory scope.
The UK Finance Secretary John Glenn announced that the Bank of England and the Financial Conduct Authority will launch a regulatory testing framework to test distributed accounting technology, the mechanism by which CBDCs work in the financial markets.
Other cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin may be in the government's plans, as Glenn emphasised expanding regulation to include more crypto assets in a consultation this year.
More on regulation, the chairman of the Securities and Exchange Commission of the United States has called for more efforts to regulate cryptocurrency exchanges. Gary Gensler announced his staff's collaboration with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission to closely monitor trading platforms offering a mix of securities and commodities.
The president of the SEC hides behind the security of the small investor to seek this regulation because, for him, these investors are vulnerable to scams and market manipulation.
Moving on to Asia, Indonesia has decided to tax cryptocurrency trading income at 0.1%, in addition to imposing an additional 0.1% VAT tax on cryptocurrencies transactions from the month of May.
Indonesia's taxation is considered one of the lowest in the world, and investors view the country as one of the most regulatory friendly. While it is true that the citizens of the Asian country will not be able to use cryptocurrencies as a means of payment, for now they will be able to trade with them as basic products.
In contrast, however, Singapore tightens legislation on digital assets and the companies that operate them. The Asian country's government approved measures to close a loophole that had allowed registered virtual asset providers to operate their businesses abroad while evading the supervision by the country's financial regulator.
This way, the Monetary Authority of Singapore receives greater power to issue prohibition orders towards these companies. Its Minister of State, Alvin Tan, commented that these entities may claim to be based in Singapore to take advantage of the country's global reputation, and this may create reputational risks.
In the virtual world, cryptocurrency infrastructure and security solutions company Ledger announced its partnership with the Sandbox Metaverse. Through this deal, Ledger will step into the Metaverse with the aim of educating people about cryptocurrencies and good practices.
This is not the first collaboration of the year for the company. Earlier this year, it collaborated with Niue Corporation, allowing users to purchase cryptocurrencies without the need for external exchanges or payment gateways.
Speaking of finances, while retirement is one of the last phases in a person's life, the youth are already taking necessary steps to prepare for this stage. As a matter of fact, according to an Investopedia survey, cryptocurrencies seem to have become a new strategy for those considering their long-term financial plans.
Some data, such as the fact that 1 in 4 millennials trust cryptocurrencies to help finance their retirement plans, or that these young people are just as likely to invest in crypto assets as they are in the stock market, seems to indicate that financial education is changing thanks to digital assets.
The price of Bitcoin remains in its lateralization phase, in which it has been trapped for a week and places itself in the $45,000 zone.
That's all for today. We'll be back tomorrow here on Nebolus Newscast with more information around crypto and blockchain technology.
Until tomorrow.